Finally, we're starting the packing.
This is the packaging box for the M2 Cockpit. I know it looks big, but don't worry. All of my clients unpack outdoors and then move them separately. I need to explain, actually this is the high box version. There is also a low box version, but the high box version is more convenient to install.
So, start unpacking.
You can see many individual accessories, foot pedals, armrests, storage boxes, ammunition boxes, and M2HB. We will provide a detailed introduction later. For example, the machine gun will be installed here. Chassis width 2.1 feet, length 3.9 feet. That is to say, it can enter the vast majority of doors and elevators. So easy. As for the weight of 330 pounds.
Indeed, this is part of the cost.
Let's talk about something lighthearted, like this adjustable small headrest, and adjustable angle and focal length of the small lights, and 2 small speakers, which can replace headphones at appropriate volumes. After all, people who wear headphones all year round are aware of that kind of pain. These are the 2 data cables of the audio system, and HDMI and DP cables, and optional power plugs with different national standards. After all, in the past decade, I have already sold to 80% of countries around the world. Okay, back to topic. Ready to install. And these accessories are easy. Let's start with the foot pedal. Just buckle them together and lock them with 1 screw. Then there are the chassis side wheels, and 1 on each side. Next is the armrest. After inserting it, and tighten it with screws. It has a sliding cover on top, and a cup holder underneath. On the other side of the sliding cover, there are 2 200 by 300 millimeters mouse pads hidden. The screws here can adjust the height of the armrest, and there. It's used to secure the storage box, where you can put some snacks. And this, a grill for storing small miscellaneous items. Now, it's time for the screen cantilever, in conjunction with 2 heavy machine guns. It bears the weight of 1, 3, or 5 screens together. So, now install machine guns. To be honest, apart from being heavy, the machine gun is surprisingly easy to installation. So much so that one of M2HB can be dismantled at any time to play, and it won't affect normal use. Now find 3 5-meter long DP cables and a front power strip from here, and these 3 sets of pole position mattresses, and the side screen fixed wing, and 3 screens with back hanging holes. The vast majority of screens worldwide have VESA standard back mounting holes on their backs. M2 can mount 3 21-34-inch screens. This is the side wing slider, used to adapt to different screen widths. And by replacing it, can further support 5 screens. For a more detailed introduction, you can watch my previous videos. Okay, after aligning the corners, the screen installation is complete. Plug in the video cable and power cable. Immediately, install the keyboard and mouse. The keyboard tray can clamp a keyboard of normal size. And insert the USB cables for the mouse and keyboard into this hidden USB hub. And let's have a cola. And finally, install the computer host. At the rear, the internal dimensions of the computer cabinet are 25 inches wide, 5.5 inches high, and 11 inches deep. That means as long as you don't plan to use a commercial server, it can accommodate 95% of computer hosts. And so spacious.
经过半小时的组装，终于组装好了，只剩最后一步。2个100发容量的15 BMG 开送。
Nose loaded and paired with my own made steel belts. Now install the belt. Open the belt feed top cover, retracting slide handle and bolt, and feeding belts. The same is true on the other side. Based on Dr. Green's modifications, all M2HB support to side ammunition feeding.
哦，这恼人的 poke 声 ，like Foley in my heart。 OK， 先不筛机枪了，现在测试一下选配的语音控制模块。Yes, voice control.
Cluvens,
I use voice command.
开汤。
Yes, Commander.
这台 M2 作为本款的第一台宫廷样机，达到这个效果，我已经很满意了。
Yes, this shot was taken earliest, the first engineering prototype. The previous processing step was actually filmed later, about the number 2, number 3, until number 8. And by the time I finished editing the video, it was already the end of November. Now, after 4 consecutive improvements, the M2 Cockpit has already been mass-produced normally. So I'm moving back to my house to use for myself. Next, I need a beautiful model girl. I'm so fat sitting on it, it will affect the product image.